What's up, YouTube? How we looking? This is Coach Max back once again streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. As you can probably guess from the title, this is kind of a do-over stream. This first stream was kind of fun, but I didn't realize until about an hour and a half in that my audio was completely messed up. It actually took a viewer in the chat to mention it, so I appreciate that much. So we're going to go ahead and try again. Plus, on top of that, I did a little bit of research and realized I kind of made some interesting, and by that I mean not correct choices, not the ones I wanted to make at the beginning of the game. So I figured, hey, well, let's just write the first one off as a practice run and start doing the other thing, everything right here from now. So the audio sounds a lot better right now. I did kind of spend half an hour before this doing it. If you see the stream before I get a chance to edit it afterwards, then you'll probably actually pick that up. But I figured, hey, let's make up some ground now here at, what time is it? 1:41 a.m. Pacific time. So this is kind of like the equivalent of, a morning or afternoon disc jockey going on the air at 3 a.m. to work on new material or what have you. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, so that's kind of enough preamble. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. New game, standard mode. Yes, I'll begin the game with this difficulty. But this is actually kind of adventurous for me because, in truth, usually when I played Kingdom Hearts before, I just stuck with the beginner mode just so it'll be easy because, difficult accomplishments don't really mean that much to me. Everything's good. Brightness is fine. But yeah, so, trying to beat the game on a hard difficulty setting didn't really matter to me, so I wasn't, too worried about it. Once again, here we go. Kingdom Hearts Instagram. I wonder how far along some of the other channels have actually gotten. If I remember correctly, at least one person has already uploaded like 7 parts worth of videos. I haven't watched any other footage of Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to keep the game relatively unspoiled for myself here. So we'll go ahead and actually let this part of the intro play out. I did think a little bit about whether we were going to skip some of the cutscenes or what have you. I think the only one I will skip is the one that actually is blocked because it did lead to the other stream getting a copyright claim against it. But, for the most part, I'm just going to let everything play out as normal. And we'll cease talking as soon as something happens in this cutscene. Eventually there's going to be speech. One point I did mention in the other stream is that this, intro looks really kind of sweet. And this world looks really sweet. I mean, if I remember correctly, this world is going to be destroyed soon anyway. Oops, was that a spoiler? Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War?
Huh? Of course I have.
Long ago, Keyblade wielders waged a war over the ownership of light.
Yeah, the Master's favorite story.
I wonder what they planned on doing with Kingdom Hearts after making it appear.
Who knows? I don't get why anyone would initiate a war.
So, you know the Lost Masters?
Who?
They're the ones who started the Keyblade War.
Never heard of them. Where'd you hear about that?
Or, they're the ones for whom the war started.
I'm not following you.
You can drop the facade.
Facade?
On that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. A prospective Keyblade master should know this.
If you say so.
The gazing eye sees the fate of the world. The future. It's already been written.
Really? I'm not so sure about that. Besides, who's to say I can't change it? And maybe light will prevail.
Pretty confident. but things aren't in your favor.
Perhaps, but unlike darkness, there is more to light than meets the eye. You might be surprised.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay, this is part that's blocked, so we're going to skip it as soon as possible. Okay, this is part that's blocked, so we're going to skip it as soon as possible. Alright, there we go. It's like we're back to where everything began. Sort of. It's been a while since I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't remember if this was part of the intro. I think it was, right? I don't know. Tilt the left stick, little to walk, or a lot to run. Yeah, I'll probably actually narrate some of the tutorial dialogue, just because. You can adjust the camera by tilting the right stick. Press R3 to reset the camera behind Sora. To jump, press the circle button. Yeah, one of my big takeaways from this game immediately, when a green situation command appears above the list of commands, that means you can press the triangle button to perform a special action. Okay, that wasn't one of my actual takeaways. No, one of my first takeaways playing this game is it's so much faster than Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know if that's just because, you know, I've gotten old since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. I mean, that was 13 years ago. And there is a big difference between, you know, early 20s and mid 30s as far as, you know, speed and stuff like that goes. But, you know, that could just be me. And I will admit I'm more used to more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sedate games. So let's go ahead and go through the Mirror of Erised here. Hearing Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora with Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. And this nice little Hall of Memories. Kind of makes me wonder if you could actually, like, have all these images in a photo book somewhere. Just, you know, maybe as DLC, just like have an image gallery of all the stuff that happened in previous games. And they already have the memory. The orchestral version of Hikari that plays in the memory archives, at least when you open the first book, guess what that led to? A copyright claim. Okay, so anyway, these are the choices I was making before that was incorrect. So, you know, there's choosing Vitality, which will, well, it's up the triangle button lets you see. Vitality, a rugged body that will endure even the toughest of challenges. Is that what I desire? No. Yeah, so that's if you want, you know, more HP starting out. That's what this choice does. Choose Balance. A body and mind of equal merit and equal potential. So this kind of gives you, if I remember correctly, just a little bit more HP than MP. I think it's, I forget what the exact split was. Is that what I was there? No. Let's see, can I pause? Okay, it doesn't actually give us our stats when you pause. There's another website that actually outlined what the stats were. So that was, you know, how I kind of figured this out. But what I'm going to choose is Wisdom, just like I did in the first stream. A sharp mind that will grant you mastery of wondrous power. Yes, that is exactly what I desire. And the reason I go this route is because, in general, if I remember correctly, if this is anything like past Kingdom Hearts games, you know, HP will actually, you know, increase beyond MP. MP is a little bit harder to come by. So, you know, this will give you a little bit more to do with your magic, in my opinion. And then there's this, which is going to choose your abilities and growth path. I'll go over the choices once we're loaded there. So yeah, I'm probably going to actually narrate some of the tutorials and actually show them off as I go along. I kind of debated whether or not I was going to do that. But then I realized, you know what? There might be somebody out there who first discovers Kingdom Hearts 3, or even Kingdom Hearts in general, through this game and through my streams. If I remember correctly, was it Joe DiMaggio? I think it was Joe DiMaggio who had a quote that said, he runs hard down the first baseline every time because it might be some kids seeing him for the first time, and he doesn't want to put on a lackluster performance in front of that kid or show him, Joe DiMaggio's not trying. So I'm kind of taking that sort of approach with streaming. So fair warning, once we go through tutorials and stuff, that might be your time to take a break, go walk around, grab a water or a snack, or do some push-ups, or whatever it is you do during downtime. Because that part of the stream is going to be more for the noobs. Because really, I'm kind of a noob too. Anyway, going towards the choices again, we want to choose the path of the warrior, the power of the warrior, invincible courage. And also this path will give you more of the stuff that goes with the Keyblade. So if your strategy is just hack Keyblade, mash square and beat up everybody with the Keyblade, then this is going to be for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I meant mash X, not square. I played too many games where square was the attack button and X was jump, I think. So that's part of what's my thought there. That's actually where we're going to go. So let's go over here. Then there's also the power of the Guardian, which is kindness to aid friends. We're not choosing this path either. So this is equivalent to the Dream Shield from Kingdom Hearts 1, if that gives you a little bit more idea. And the Struggle Bat with the Hand Guard, if I remember correctly, from Kingdom Hearts 2. If there were similar choices in the spin-off games, I honestly don't remember them because, except for a little bit of time in Chain of Memories, that was the only one I played. I just didn't really have the systems that the spin-offs came out on, so I was kind of missing out. I know most of them did get remastered for other consoles, but I honestly just didn't have the kind of time to play, and they didn't interest me all that much. Anyway, the direction we're going is going to be the path of the Mystic, Inner Strength. This is your equivalent to the Dream Rod and the Struggle Bat with the Wizard Hat. I don't know. Again, it's been a long time since I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 1 and just Kingdom Hearts in general, since, because I didn't really play between the two games. But yes, this is the way we're going, so if you're seeing this and realizing that the build is going to be focused on magic, you would be correct. It's going to be mostly about building magic and getting abilities in that respect. Is my play strategy like this? Actually, no. My play strategy is definitely more mash X until things die. But I'm going this route for two reasons. One, this makes our magic a little bit stronger and gives us a little bit more to do with that, so we're talking better healing, better utilities, that sort of thing. And also, if this is anything like Kingdom Hearts 1, again, I'm not sure, this is pretty much a blind run. This will give us a little bit more AP to work with, so we can equip more abilities. And, I like equipping abilities, what can I say? Alright, so that's pretty much the choices. That's what I'm going to go with. Feel free to mention in the chat or the comments section if you decide to go a different route. My way is not necessarily the best way. Choose what works best for you. Me, I like to try and cheese the system a little bit. And then we're rushing towards the light in the middle of what looks like the tidal wave. Now, fair point, I can't swim, so this would scare the crud out of me, actually. But, Sora lives on an island, so he should be a pro at this. And now we're walking on the clouds, I think. Yes. I mean, I did play this part of the game a couple times already, so you'd think I know. Alright, Shadow Heartless. Combat basics. Attacking. Press X while attack is selected to attack with Sora's Keyblade. After landing an attack, you can keep pressing the button to chain together a combo. At the end of the combo, Sora will unleash a powerful combo finisher. Blocking and evading, you can press square without moving, and Sora will block enemy attacks. If you are tilting L when you press square, Sora will dodge in that direction instead of blocking, otherwise known as the dodge roll that you would normally have to actually equip. On the second page, when you approach enemies, Sora will automatically target the closest enemy visible on the screen as indicated by the yellow reticle. If you press R1, Sora will continue to stay locked onto that enemy. Once locked on, you can press R2 to circle through other targets. Sure, we'll go with that. Now you can actually press triangle to go to a tutorial that will actually show this off, so we're going to go ahead and enter it because it's going to be pretty much exactly what we're doing now. Combat basics. Press X while attack. Yeah, we've already covered that. So let's go attack them. Huh. You can lock onto the nearest target by pressing R1. Yeah, we've already covered that. See, one thing I've already noticed kind of here. Let's try R2 to change targets. Where are the other targets? Nice. So what was I saying? Oh, right. So, one thing I noticed immediately off the bat... Oh, enemies drop prizes. I wonder if I actually get to keep this one. Cool. That's what I was saying. So, one of the things I thought I noticed off the bat before was... Oh, hey. It actually got us past that tutorial that we just bypassed. So many things happening to interrupt what I was trying to point out. Yeah, so you probably want to jump there instead of going in there and recklessly mashing X like I was. Let's see what this does. This is the one that causes things to fall. Yes, okay. So one thing I noticed in the middle of the tutorial fight that Sora's default combo apparently is 3 hits and a finisher. If I remember correctly, initially, it was not that case. Hey, I remembered actually that time. So, you'll see why I'm bringing this up a little bit later. Also, is it just me or does Sora just jump a lot higher than he used to? Okay, I want to actually get rid of some of these guys so they're not coming by and hitting me later. Ah! Totally missed the sign. Okay, this is going to cause something to happen. Okay, it's another one of the drop the balls attacks here. Ah. Yeah, so really this is just a basic tutorial fight. When he does this, get ready to block. And hopefully do better at it than I just did. But yeah. You notice I'm playing a little bit conservatively. That's because on the first stream I almost lost this fight. I'm a little ashamed to say. And part of the reason is because I kept missing that attack even though it was telegraphed so horribly. So usually during this attack you can just kind of go wild here. Oh. I say usually, and I say you can go wild, and then I start getting hit by stuff. And that was why I almost lost the fight. Okay. Alright, do you seek further guidance? So, Help Me Remember will take you to the memory archive so you can actually get a summary of what happened in Kingdom Hearts to this date. If you've played all the spin-offs, or you picked up the story so far on PS4 when it was released a few months ago, I think it was, then you probably actually don't need to do this. And I'm not going to do this as much as I would like to because, yeah, as I mentioned before, the orchestral version of Ikari that comes when you open one of these books got me copyright striked. Well, not copy striked, it just had a copyright claim. It's one of those things that can turn into strike. Okay, this stream is not for debating YouTube copyright policy, so I'm not going to worry about that. Teach Me How to Fight. I believe that will lead you to the very same tutorial that came up before, but let's click it right now just so see what happens. Combat Basics. Okay, so yeah, I think it was the same tutorial. Okay, so yeah, This is another one of those times to go ahead and get a sandwich, because now we're not only doing a tutorial, we're doing a tutorial that we just did. I'm not that really good at it because I never really used the guard command in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think I used it for maybe like 1 or 2 fights. Let's see if I can get it right this time. It's like, well, if you would stop trying to attack me from behind. Come on. There we go. I really need to remember to see, once I actually have control, if I actually kept those writhing shards that I just picked up. Okay. So that's Teach Me How to Fight. If you did the tutorial, you probably don't, or actually won the previous fight, you don't need this. So yeah, I am more than good for now. If you get stuck, you can try the tutorials whenever you like. I select the tutorials from the title screen. Just in case you forget how to play this game like I apparently have.
In order to defeat Xehanort, there are allies we must gather, acting now to rouse them from their slumber. We have discussed this before, Sora. Your Mark of Mastery exam was conducted in the hopes you would acquire the power to wake them.
See also Kingdom Hearts Dream
However,
Drop Distance.
The darkness nearly took control of you, and your grasp of your new abilities leaves much to be desired. Furthermore, Xehanort nearly made you his vessel, and in the process stripped you of most of the power you had gained by then. I suspect you have already noticed this, correct? But first, you must regain all the strength you have lost. Perhaps it is foolish to expect a complete recovery, but it is absolutely vital you perfect one power, the power of waking, which you failed to master during your exam. There's someone who lost his strength and found it again, a true hero to whom you ought to pay a visit. Perhaps he can point you in the right direction.
3 guesses for a student count.
You can count on us to take care of Sora.
I would have it no other way. I put Sora in your hands.
And don't forget, we'll keep an eye on you.
Oh, this is gonna be lots of fun.
It's not a vacation. Let's go! Count on us!
So yeah, according to Master Yen Sid, Sora has lost a lot of his powers that he gained. But he's still pretty much better than he was in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. I know a lot of time passed between the spin-offs, but still.
How are we supposed to get there now?
What? I thought you knew.
Looks like all the old highways are closed. Didn't Master Yen Sid say that Sora should trust the guidance his heart gives?
Come on, Sora. Which way? Hey, would you get serious?
Give me a break. I'm trying. These things take time.
Well,
How serious can
since
you be
we've
talking to
already been
Donald
before,
Duck, really?
Why don't you try picturing our friends like we're there?
Well,
Sorry, I got nothing. What did you expect?
May your heart be your guiding key.
Huh? What's that?
Master Yen Sid always said that. right before we went off on any of our real important adventures.
Really? Ring a bell?
Maybe I just imagined it.
May my heart be my guiding key. I've got it!
It's the gate!
All right! Olympus Coliseum, here we come!
You know it's good when Hand in Hand starts coming up. Okay, I have to admit, this was a pretty funny joke. Kingdom Hearts 2.9. To be fair, it kind of really is. Okay, I have to admit, this was a pretty funny joke. Kingdom Hearts 2.9. To be fair,
At long last, the time had come. The planets were edging into perfect alignment. And the plan Hades devised 18 years ago was about to reach fruition. The Fates had predicted this very future, the day he would seize control of Olympus and rule over all the cosmos. Hades' previous attempts, using Terra, Cloud, and Auron to advance his plans for conquest, had failed. The hour was not yet right. But now the planets were aligned, and nothing could possibly go wrong.
famous last words.
A wave of darkness slants down from their celestial rank. One by one, Hades freed the Titans from their prison. Some of them, the same monstrosities that Sora and his friends had already fought and bested before. With both the Titans and his longing for vengeance against Zeus reinvigorated, Hades began his attack on Olympus.
So that's another argument against this whole Sora's apparently been depowered thing. Because we're basically going up against two of the bonus bosses from Kingdom Hearts 1 at this point. I mean, granted, they weren't exactly the most powerful bonus bosses. I mean, they're not Sephiroth, obviously. But still, you know, having them as part of the opening act in this game, you know, I find it hard to believe that Sora is in need of more training. But, you know what? I'm a coach. That's my job. It's what we do. And...
Huh?
Is right.
No fanfare?
That's best I can do on short notice. Sorry.
Nope. Looks like we missed the Colosseum.
Sora, you opened the gate.
I was a little off again. Sorry. We'll find him. But we need to go.
Up the mountain.
Yeah. Up is the usual direction.
Well, never hurts to have your head in the clouds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, we're leaving.
Pow.
Alright, so... obviously Olympus is a little bit more than just a couple of set pieces here. And what's this? Is it something to break? Yes, it's something to break. Okay, cool. Let's check back here just to make sure there's nothing.
Wait, where am I going?
You're going in search of things to break and other things to find. Because that's what happens when I control things. Alright. Only one way to go, and that's towards the enemy. And already we've got some of the interesting targets here. Okay, casting magic. You will learn a variety of magic on your adventure. To cast it, use the control pad. I think it's called the control pad, I forget. To select magic from the command menu, then choose from the list that appears and press the X button. Magic depletes the MP gauge. If the gauge runs out, it will automatically begin recharging over time. You can speed up casting by assigning magic to shortcuts via the Customize menu, which I really should have done since I have magic. But let's do the tutorial and show it off here outside of these combat conditions. Hey, they've put us up against one of the big dudes. To access your magic, use the control pad to highlight the magic command, then press X or right. Choose magic from the list that appears, then press X to cast it. Okay. Actually, hold on. Oh, okay, can't set my shit was here, so fire. If you chain together attacks or magic and then end the combo with magic, you will unleash a powerful magic finisher. Shortcuts make it easier to cast magic in succession. Just hold L1 and then press the buttons next to the actions displayed. Okay. Boom.
Blades!
See, magic is kind of fun like that. Excellent. Keep using magic, and eventually you will run out of MP. When this happens, your MP gauge will begin to recharge. Only after the recharge is complete can you use magic again. Tutorial complete. Okay, cool. See, magic is relatively simple. Now that being said, we're in combat once again. And I can't set things, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keyblade things. Okay, I'm going to lock onto the big guy because he's the big threat at the moment. So I have to get around him. Yeah. Yep, it does say something when, the actual opening act as far as mooks go actually comes to some mid... I don't know, was Acrobat really mid-game in Kingdom Hearts 1? Some early mid-game enemies. So we'll go with that. Okay, Lucid Shard. Looks like one left. Alright. That was a good way to start things up. Open the options main menu to use and equip items you find. Probably like... I think we got a potion of that. So let's actually do that. Equipment. Sora. Well, I didn't get any armor or accessories, that's for certain. So we can actually put things so that they'll actually be loaded as we get stuff. I'm gonna get this ether out of Donald's hands because, quite honestly, I don't want him using, ethers. Because, ethers are kind of expensive. I'd kind of rather have control of the use of them myself. Just saying. Okay, so there's that. Abilities. Do I have anything? Okay. So, one thing I found kind of interesting when I first went through this is that there is a built-in 0 EXP ability. For daring adventurers who want to play without leveling up, install this ability to stop gaining experience. So, if you're one of those interesting people who likes challenge runs or trying to do the whole game on level 1, this is the ability for you. I am not that masochistic. And, yeah, that's pretty much all we need to say about that. There's apparently a next list which will deals with a second form. Things associated with a weapon. We're probably going to actually have this covered later on, so not too worried about that. Let's see. So, friend abilities, we're good here on all counts. Items. Looks like we did get to keep those writhing shards that we found. Or was one of them a stone? I don't remember that actually. But there's that. Customize menus. Okay, so we need that shortcut set here. So I'm actually going to make fire my X button. And I think water will be my square button. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Donald. Let him be himself. Go wild in abilities. Goofy will stick by me. Since basically I experiment with having Donald be target himself so he can just attack whatever enemies he feels like. I don't necessarily need them to be on Sora the whole time. Learn more about the game. Hey, those are the tutorials we mentioned before, so we're not worried about it. I'm going to take a little bit of time here just to see how the audio is sounding once more, now that we're actually in game conditions. So bear with me for just 2 moments. Alright, so I'm turning the master volume up to 7. There doesn't seem to be an option to just, you know, turn down, you know, music or sound effects or voices, so it's all just, you know, one master volume. If there is an option, I'll definitely find that, but, you know, I'll worry about that later. Anyway, mostly I'm doing this just so we can actually, you know, get the music and sound effects from the game going, you know, just as loud as my commentary. Well, not just as loud as my commentary, you know what I mean here. Because, you know, it's a really great score and really great sounding game, and I want to be able to share that, even if I'm going to be talking over most of it. Alright, that clicking sound you probably heard was me taking off the headset just to see if I can... how the sound was going. Let me just double check my Twitter here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on, you know, other things from social media. Hey, you never know when somebody might be showing up. And, you know, considering we've actually been going for a little bit of a half an hour, this is a good time to remind you guys that I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 again. Actually, probably within the next 12 hours. Okay, not within the next 12 hours. We're talking somewhere between noon and 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It's mostly going to depend on, you know, if I can get some of my morning errands done before that. So, if you definitely want to stick around, definitely come back for that. And this is also a good time to let me know how I'm doing by leaving a like, leaving a comment in the comment section, and definitely by subscribing to the channel. I will be doing Kingdom Hearts 3 as much as humanly possible, because it's a good game, and I do want to share it with all of you. I kind of figured, hey, if I'm going to be playing it anyway, might as well do it for the internet. Alright, so that's kind of enough for this break. Let's get moving once more. Saving system data. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look around. There's obviously going to be something we can smack around a bit. Is this going... okay, I just went back the way I came. That was not intentional. Promise on that. Okay. This is an RPG, so you can't find everything you possibly can. If we climb up small ledges and hop across narrow footholds, as we kind of showed you there. Hit a dead end, don't give up. You can run up walls that are faintly glowing. Take a good look around for places you can go. Okay, once again, I thought Sora was supposed to have lost most of his power at this point. Just how much power did he gain between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 that he has basically become a parkour master sometime between this game and that? Okay, that's just me sounding old and crotchety. I'm sorry, I apologize. So let's just do this tutorial so we can actually show this off. Because quite frankly, this is one of those things I'm going to need to actually learn, because I don't remember doing this in any previous games. Free running helps you breeze past troublesome obstacles, and looks really, really cool. Let's start with those ledges up ahead. Run toward them to climb up automatically. Let's switch to run up the ledges. Whoop! Yeah! Jump! Good. Next, let's tackle these glittering pillars ahead. Run toward them to hop across automatically. Hop, 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 hop. Piece of cake, right? You can run straight up glittering walls, too, while ascending to the left stick left to right to move side to side. Oh, see? And I screwed that up, too. If you leap from a great height, you will enter a diving posture. Press X as you close in on a target, and the indicator appears to perform a diving strike. Okay. This is more skydiving, and... I almost talked over the prompt. Smashing! Some objects can only be destroyed with diving strikes. Keep your eyes peeled and crack these objects open to uncover their secrets. Yeah, no comment really. Moving on. Alright, so we are on Mount Olympus. I think there's nothing down here, so let's check around a bit. That ledge is shorter, so we'll go up it first. Up. Looking around. Great. Let's see, what's up here? That's the shorter ledge, I think. Break the pot. Okay, this actually looks like where we want to go, so... let's check what's up this other spot over here. Because, if I remember correctly... there's something to find here. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. AP boost. I want all of those, or rather, Sora wants all of those. Okay. I think that's the only thing to find here. I don't recall off the top of my head. Okay, let's move on. Up. A few more things to break never hurts.
Well, I think we might be going in circles.
Sora?
Did I make a turn at the wrong rock? Hey, Hercules! Where are you?
Okay, when I first saw this transition, I thought Sora calling Hercules actually worked, but no, it's just letting us know what world we're in. Honestly, I do like those little animations. They're kind of cool. Also, that does not look like Hercules. Just saying.
All right, I know I dotted my I's, crossed my T's, zeroed the hero. So what gives? Who could possibly be trying to give me a migraine by yodeling that Yutz's name?
Really? Hades?
It's just you. Maybe.
It's just us? Even for you, that's cold.
Don't forget.
You kind of started
I
it
can
there, Sora.
always turn up the heat.
Wait, if Hades is here, then where's Herc?
What is everyone's infatuation with that stone? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm cool. I'm good. Because Wonder Boy will be out of my hair soon enough.
So you're up to no good again.
Of course he is.
You bet!
Oh, easy. What is this, Sparta? Kind of on a schedule. Don't
That
have
a
time
joke?
to toss around the old fire and brimstone. The whole cosmos is basically waiting for me to, you know, conquer it.
Poor Hades. He thinks he can actually pull it off this time.
Where are my titans? Show me your power!
Yeah, that's not good.
Love the breeze.
Does the Sora, Donald, Goofy team have an official name? Because whatever it is,
That's
they're
what I'm
blasting
saying.
off again. Wow, I'm kind of dating myself with that joke.
Sailing right to where I left. No biggie. Nice work, boys. So, back to the whole cosmic coup thing?
Honestly,
Really?
Hades is a very cool
Are
villain.
you kidding? Jeez Louise. Seriously, when it rains, it pours.
Lines like that are why.
Who's the new pest?
Hey now, that ain't no way to say hello, especially to your old friends.
Ah, perfect. Now I gotta put up with you too. Funny, I don't remember you doing me any memorable favors. So, you can keep your heartless this time. I'm going back to my original plan, all right? So, toodaloo. Exits that away. Hey, it was great seeing ya. Happy trails!
We are not here for you. I have my own business to attend to. All I need to know is if there is a distinctive black box somewhere in this world.
Black box, huh? Black box, black box, black box.
It can't be the box I'm thinking of, is it?
Don't tell me. You're after the one Zeus hid on Earth?
Possibly. If I were, where might it be?
Is it really that box? So we're barely one act in, and everything is already going sideways. Oh well, guess we'll have plenty to do to clean it up. Which is good, because it gives me more material for this stream.
Phew.
Touchdown!
See? Found him.
Yeah, I guess this counts.
Put me down!
Just a second. You guys are here. Sora, Donald, Goofy. You literally dropped in. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Thanks!
Like the catch.
Yeah, thanks, Herc.
That was pretty cool.
But what's going on?
Take a guess. Starts with an H.
Ah, I get the picture.
And ends with an
Actually,
80s.
we bumped into the H-Star on the way here.
He said something about conquering the whole cosmos.
All of it, huh? Nice of him to show a little self-restraint. Well, whatever he's planning, I'll send him running back across the sticks.
That's our Herc.
Ooh. Save points. Save points. These shining patches on the ground are called save points. You can refill your HP and other gauges by standing in the light. Press the triangle button while standing at a save point to open a special menu you can use to save your progress, return to the title screen, and more. Branches of the Moogle shop can be found from world to world, each selling valuable items you'll want to stock up on for your adventure. The Moogles are always getting new items in stock, so check back regularly. Do plenty of shopping and you may receive a nice reward down the line. I like rewards. Okay, so...
Sora, we don't have time for side trips.
Oh, what are you talking about, Goofy? Of course we do. Let's take a side trip over right now to the save point. Tutorials unlocked. Tutorials allow you to go hands-on with the game and learn how to play. Okay, yeah, we've already kind of done that, and this stream is going to kind of do that too. Okay, so... I bet if we do that, it's going to show us all the tutorials we've done before. Yes, we have. So if you ever forget how to play the game, like I sometimes apparently do between the 13 years between the last game and this one, this screen is for you. But for now, we're going to go ahead and save the game. You can see I've already kind of run through it a few times here. Use the first 5 slots for the original stream, so we're going to just go ahead and override it, because we're already kind of doing a bit better, I think. That's just me, though. Okay, so... 91 money. That's good. Not really enough to buy anything, but I do want to actually check our stats here. So these are Sora's level 1 stats if you decided to take the paths that I took. So you would have 100 HP and 120 MP. So one of the few times that I think Sora will have more MP than HP, which is kind of cool. Fine in my opinion. Strength and magic seem to be balanced. I don't remember off the top of my head if the paths affected that or not, but, you know, we'll go with that. Let's see. So Sora is actually pretty strong. Actually, Donald is just about as oh, well, Donald does have a level on him. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. So, I've already gone ahead and saved. We haven't really gone any level, so we're not worried about that. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little time out here. Need to actually drink a little bit of water. So, bear with me for just a second. Yeah. I mean, this is the first time I'm streaming here, so, well, okay. Around the first time I'm streaming, so that way... So, still kind of getting used to everything here. But anyway, once again, if you're watching the recording of this at this point in time, you know, always a good thing to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, you can tell I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to work these advertisements in here. So yeah, just bear with me. This is a learning experience for me, just as this may be a learning experience for you watching me play this game. Might be a learning experience in general. So we're kind of walking this journey together, in my opinion. Okay, that was actually just a quick time. I really only needed 20 seconds to get some water. You know, talking a lot, that's the sort of thing that happens. Let's actually shop. Is there anything that we need? Technically, we can have the potions, but I think I actually want to save up and get some of these things here. Because yeah, like 10 AP would actually be kind of good. And extra defense. Well, yeah, just things to think about for later. Apparently, we can get weapons here, so that's another thing to think about for another time. Workshop. Ooh, synthesis. At the Moogle shop, don't forget to drop by the workshop where you can use synthesis materials you collect in your travels to create new items. When you visit the workshop, you will automatically leave any synthesis materials you've collected with the Moogles. Based on what you've collected, you may be presented with rewards. We do have some stuff, so let's go ahead and leave them there. And we get an ether. We've unlocked new items to synthesize, which I don't think we can actually do anything with yet. Yeah, so not really anything we can do. But it seems like the stuff that we get gives us abilities and types. Just things for thought. Okay. So, not much there, but obviously that list is going to be filled out over the course of the game. Alright, let's actually get moving. Ooh, this glowing thing. I think this is... Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Just wanted to make sure that that was a possible thing we can do.
So, Sora,
before we got kicked into
is
this
there a
cutscene.
reason you guys are visiting? I'm guessing it's not just for the cheese and olives.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like somebody forgot.
I just took my time remembering. Herc, I came here so I could ask you something.
Ask me?
Yeah. Do you remember the last time we were together? You were feeling down and out. How'd you get your strength back? When you jumped in and saved Meg?
That's tough. All I know is that she was in trouble. Suddenly, I wanted to save her with all my heart, but it's not like I could tell you how.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
All my strength is gone from me, too. That's why I need you. Because I was hoping you might have a solution or something.
I'm sorry, Sora.
Well, my solution is practice and training. And that training is obviously going to be of the Spartan variety.
Let's talk later.
Right. Once we've dealt with these guys.
Ooh, slow motion. If you tilt left stick in midair and press square to air slide toward walls and poles, you can trigger special moves known as flow motion. I don't think they mentioned air sliding previously. Press square while in flow motion to do a super slide that lets you quickly traverse great distances. You can also press X while in flow motion to perform powerful flow motion attacks. This is definitely something I need a tutorial on, because I definitely do not recall anything like this in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think this may have been introduced in Birth by Sleep, I think? Either Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance. It's one of those two, if I remember correctly, but that's beside the point. Let's go into this tutorial and figure out how to use this new mechanic that has completely flustered me. And by that I mean you'd probably have to watch the original stream to see just how badly I loved it. Alright. In addition to free running, which is mostly automatic, you can also voluntarily use terrain to your advantage. This is called flow motion. First, let's try doing a wall kick. While airborne, tilt left stick toward the wall and press square. Press square again as soon as you touch the wall for a burst of speed. So... it would help if I skin. Yep. You can pole spin and tilt the left stick toward a pillar and press square. As you spin, press square or circle to do other tricks. So that's a slide. That's how it's done. Finally, let's try rail sliding up the slender rail ahead. All you have to do is move onto the rail. Wait, hold on. I want to try another trick with the pole. And if you click attack, then you do something like that. Actually, hold on. And you can also do attacks like that. Okay, enough fun with that. That was just saying, hey, can I do that? Yes, apparently I can. Whoop. Yeah. While in flow motion, you can perform a variety of flow motion attacks by pressing X. Give them all a try, which we just kind of did. So this is the kind of thing that really has me feeling out of touch with Kingdom Hearts in general. Just because I didn't play into the spin-offs and so didn't really touch into that. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try it out live. Oops. Hold on. Ah, I missed. Come on. It definitely mixes me off a little bit. Okay. Let's use water. Stream. Cool. Water. It's like we went magic focus, may as well use magic. Looks like 2 or 3 left. Where'd he go? Oh. Come on. That was a good way to end the fight.
Hercules! You're okay.
Meg!
Boy, that didn't look so fun.
No, not with the Heartless involved. We're just lucky our friend showed up.
Well, what do you know? Sora, Donald, Goofy. Guess I owe you a big thank you.
Meg, you need to stay someplace safe.
I don't know, I think her could have taken it
and make sure everyone manages to get clear of the fire.
Be careful, Wonder Boy.
I will. So, you guys in?
Of course we're in!
We are heroes!
Mm-hmm. Break a leg, then. Heroes.
Phil, you should go with Meg. You gotta keep her safe.
I don't know. So far, this threat doesn't seem to be much of a threat.
Help! Is anyone there?
Hey, I hear a voice.
From which way?
Over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Help me!
Oh no! There's a little girl caught in the fire!
Let's go!
Wait!
I
Running's
think
too
that's trapped
slow.
on a ledge, not trapped caught by the fire.
Then what's the other choice?
Get on that.
Hope so.
Like this?
That's good. Now hold on tight.
I think I know where this is going.
Whoa! Hurt! Maybe we should... I don't think this is a good idea! No, not again!
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, no prob. We better check and see if anyone else needs us.
I can't really comment on that exchange. It was
if it
too
isn't
funny.
Sora and the King's Pawns.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Maleficent! Pete! Are you the reason the Heartless are here?
Certainly not.
Say, Maleficent, I don't know about his sidekicks, but Kid Keyblader here looks way punier than the last time we saw him. I say we finish him off while we still can.
Waste no time with the boy. He's inconsequential. We have a far more pressing matter to attend to.
Oh, we got to find that black box.
Be silent, you fool! As for you three, we shall meet again, when I have time for such trifles.
Yeah, and you's better get your act together before then. Later, twerps.
Wait! It's fine. I can take it.
Gosh, it sure don't sound like it. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
It's fine. I can take it.
You're gonna get stronger.
We know you. You can take it.
Don't say that!
Oh, I just said what he said.
He can take it.
Right, clearly we need a training montage here. Unless that's what this part of the game pretty much is. In fact, if you can't think of this whole game as a training montage, because I think it would make the level grinding a little bit less tedious. Not that you really need to grind much in a Kingdom Hearts game, but, you know, next time you're playing an RPG and there involves some sort of tedious level grinding, you know, put on Go the Distance or Make a Man Out of You. It would probably make it more fun. I need to remember to try that next time.
Nice!
Alright, map. Very helpful. We could definitely use that. Let's see, got anything up here? Nope, nothing of interest. Another save point. Just gonna check over here to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I think I saw... Yes, I did just go all that trouble for 15 money. Alright, saving once again. Alright, saved in this slot. Yes, we don't need it. We're making more. Alright. Okay. Alright, moving onward. Gotta say, these Heartless do know how to make an entrance. Alright. Let's get down to business. Wait a minute, I shouldn't be using that. This is not the right world for it. Ah. Oh, that's right. I actually leveled up and got abilities in that last time, so once I'm done with this, I need to remember to do that. Ooh. Ah, I wanted that MP prize. I'll take these prizes, though. And yes, treasure map. MP is going up already.
Ouch!
Okay, seriously?
Oh. Fellas, I just got a crazy idea.
The shield!
Alright, so during your travels, Sora's friends may call for a team attack. If you see a green team attack command appear above the command menu, press triangle to use it. Some team attacks are useful for exploration, while others deal with a punishing blow to enemies. Try them all and learn what they can do. So obviously, Trinity Sled here to get through the fire, but we have things to do first.
And over the fire!
So first up, break things. I don't know what it was I just hit, but I'll worry about that later. Hey, we got an onion. We got 2 onions. Alright, let's see, what else is there? There's gotta be more stuff. Never can go wrong with stuff, really. I thought I saw something else there, but I might have just been hallucinating it. Alright, that's back the way we came, so we'll ignore that for now. There. Alright, see? We got all of our MP back, so we're mostly fit to go here. Alright, but first, we have some abilities that we should equip. So, reduce MP cost of phone by each success of magic cost. Okay, that's something we can use because we like to use magic. But we're going to need an extra AP for that. Which, thankfully, we should have. See? Nice and simple. And I kind of do want treasure magnets. Let's see if there's something else we can move. I'm going to take off block for the time being because I don't use it, so we'll do that. Donald gets MP haste. Okay, so get rid of arrow because we don't really need it for anything. And Goofy did not get a new ability. He just got stats, which is fine. See, so already Sora's HP is up a little bit. Doesn't seem like it goes up through experience unless, you know, I need more levels for that to happen. So it's probably just going to be all through game progression. But that's just kind of my theory for the time being. It could be wrong. Alright. Let's see how this sliding thing works.
Here goes! Oh.
Okay. That gives us an idea.
Here goes! Oh.
Must have been my imagination. Let's go back. Alright, let's go back to what it became. Oh yeah, I totally just imagined it. Like. Okay. Alright. Hey, another potion. Never can have too many of those. Alright, let's see. Slide. Up and slide.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
gotta say, with that air slide and attack combo, you can pretty much go a good distance there, as evidenced by what you just saw me do there. Okay. Hey, it looks like stuff. Also, looks like enemies. Oh, down we go. Didn't mean to do that, and then go to the even bigger horde of enemies. But we're making good timing here. Is there something else left? Oh, I didn't see that guy. I think that... Nope, there's more. Come on. Ooh. Gotta love a fireworks display there. Alright. Come on. Ah. What's left? Oh, over there on my right. I think that's all of them. These people have things to say, so I'm going to assume that's right.
There's others still trapped in the city.
Alright. Cool. So we got a potion. That's good. Now, let's see if we can get back to that ledge we were at. Was that right here? Yeah, that was right here. Okay. Because there's this. Another AP boost. Very useful, I would say. Oh. Push up the brake. Okay, hold on. I want to test my audio once more. Okay, hang on. Taking a brief timeout. Alright, we're still good. Yep. I do apologize. I am a little bit sensitive about the audio because I really cannot believe that I streamed for an hour and a half. I mean, I didn't say much because I was just kind of too much in awe and wonder of the game, so I didn't have all that much commentary. As you can kind of see, I'm still a little on the silent side even now. But, I find it really bad that, I could hear the audio just fine because I have insanely good hearing, so even though it was coming in very quiet, I could still hear it. But then when I played it back on my laptop, it's like, okay, no, you can barely hear me. And as I mentioned, it took somebody watching the stream to point it out to me. So I can't believe I went that long without it. So that first stream I'm probably going to unlist it just so it's not discovered. I mean, I'm pretty much kind of replacing it with this footage anyway, so there's that. Hopefully I just went in the right direction. I'm going to assume so because there's this thing to run up. Which actually doesn't actually seem to go anywhere. Maybe that's there for something later. Maybe. Well, I can't make the camera do what I want, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. But yeah, there was that audio that just was bad. And, I don't really want that on the channel as much. Or I don't want that discovered. But, it is still watch time, and I do need all the watch time I can get. So, there's that. Oops. I kind of botched that up. Yeah, I botched that up. Let's try that again. If I ever get good enough for blooper reels, that's going to be on there for certain. Go the ramp. And this little out of the way spot. See, I think there's something here or there. There's something. By something, I mean not just stuff to break. Yes, I did say not just stuff to break. Okay. Ah, there we go. Shield. Ooh, wait. That's useful. I believe that's actually a piece of equipment. It is a piece of equipment. Okay, good. Now Sora can actually have a little bit more defense, and we do need him to be survivable, because, you know, protagonist of the game, game's over if he dies, all that good stuff here. Looks like this is the way back across to where we were going. Okay, yep, looks like it is the way across, so...
Ready? Here goes! Oh.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, I'm not really good at this whole sledding thing, I'm sorry. Oh, in actuality, I could probably just air slide all the way across this area. There we go. Oh. That's a good thing to slide up to. Something getting destroyed off in the distance. Okay. Hey, leafy greens. Okay, not really leafy greens. What's up here? Okay, back to where I was before. What's over here? Enemies are over there, that's what.
Fire!
Alright. Come on. It's one of those fights that's not really worth commenting on. It's basically just mash the X button until everything is gone. Oh, wait. There was some point to this. A good point. High potion. I am all for any situation that gives us stuff. Because being an RPG protagonist means you always need stuff. And I'm just about to get the hiccups on a live stream. Which would be very unbecoming, but, you know, that's just life for you. Okay, what's over here? Ah, save point. Once again. If you've never played an RPG before, key point of advice, save early, save often, save multiple slots. Especially if you, a game like this where you can save as many slots as you need. Because you always want to be able to go back in case if you screwed up somewhere. Potion there. Something to gather. Hey, mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms personally, but, you know, if you like them, they're good. I believe those are pretty good mushrooms. If I remember correctly, Gordon Ramsay makes a good risotto off of those. And, you know, it's a cooking ingredient in an RPG, so it's going to be useful for something later on down the line, most likely. Okay. Hey, there's enemies there. We should go exterminate them.
Someone help! Where did all these monsters come from? Hercules! Where are you?
Oh no!
Help is on the way!
We'll put these hotheads out!
Hang on up there!
Huh?
Those are a couple of good lines.
Who are you three? Where is Hercules?
I really was too.
That is a lady that does not appreciate a good one-liner. It actually got them caught up in it. Let's try that again. Or wait, let's try this again. I am all for the flare spell being looking like that. See, already I'm liking this footage a lot better than the first stream. Because at the first stream... Yeah, the first stream I just didn't know what to do with those pillars. Even though I read the tutorials. But, you know, to teach is to learn twice, so I've been paying more attention and narrating things.
Thank you. You're so kind. Keep training, and one day you'll be great heroes, just like Hercules.
Hey, Sora, hint.
keep training, is it that obvious?
Just for you.
Hey!
I think we all have a ways to go, but we'll get there together.
Yeah, we will.
Go.
Okay, this is the part where I would probably be very old and crotchety to Sora and say, hey, you know, Herc trains too. Herc trains a lot. That's how he's still Herc. And, you know, things don't come very quickly. But, you know, then I would be old and crotchety towards a fictional game character, and I'm not sure what that would say about me. So, let's just move on. And, oh, I thought a save point popped up. I'm just, you know... I'm obviously seeing things I shouldn't. And the leg of this statue is a targeted object. What happens if I hit it?
Yeah.
So I broke a wall and it turned into a perfectly functional path. If anybody asks, blame the Heartless. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ooh, but it gives me something useful, so I'm not complaining at all. Apparently in the last stream I said that a lot, so I guess that's going to become one of my catchphrases for this game. I'm not, you know, this and this, I'm not complaining. Anyway, let's go ahead and equip this thing before I talk too much and forget. Because that's something I would probably end up doing. Ooh. Hey, it gives us 2 AP along with 2 magic. So I can put my block command back on. Yes, put on the block command that I don't actually use. Anybody else didn't get any other abilities when I wasn't looking? No? Okay. Sometimes I check these things, because I may forget to actually do that when things are going. Customize you and your friend's behavior? Okay, no, I thought there was something new there, but apparently not. Whatever. Let us move on. Oh. Okay, you know what? Blame that thing for whatever wall I broke. It seems like a good idea to just kind of redecorate Thebes. You know, last time we were here, we kind of broke it. You know, yeah, if you think Thebes needs a bit of a redesign, especially after all that would happen, you know what's be a good way to make sure that happens? Hit that like button, leave something in the comments, and definitely subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of that. Hey, that was a very seamlessly worked in